Hey there, gang. Time for another grading video, and this one is all Golden Age Disney comics. So if you like Walt Disney's comics and stories, if you like Carl Barks, if you like Donald Duck, stick around. We're going to have some fun. All right, here's number 65, with Thumper being a little asshole. This one looks pretty good. Nice straight edges, top and side. We've got this one pretty big fold here. Spine isn't too bad. We've got a few minor tears, but I mean, we could count those without getting too far off our two hands. The back cover is really kind of nice and white. Oh, the winner of the September 45 contest, was that the turkey contest? Well, it was Edwin A. Kellner of New York and Joyce A. Vanisek of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. They were the big winners. Be funny to somewhere near see George R.R. Martin or something like that. Well, here's a name for you, Audley Opie. That's totally made up. That's not a real name. Audley Opie. What if there's anybody in here from Maine? New Mexico? Maine, right here. So Mary J. Rowe of Augusta, Maine. I know some Rows. I don't know if I know the same Rows. So I think I'm going to give this, I'm tempted to go to a 5. I really, really am. I mean, the major thing is that, and without that, I could almost go to a 5.5. The rest of this book looks pretty good. Back cover looks nice. We do have a few tears here. Oh, should I go to a 5? I don't think so. I think with the writing, although I don't think that's an arrival date. That's probably a purchase date. Meaning with the W, and we've seen that W before. I don't think that's something the retailer wrote on the book. I think that's something the customer wrote. I think I got to go to a 4.5. But still, that's the best condition one we've seen yet. And that's exciting. It's exciting to me. Are you excited? And moving on. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories number 66, 1946. We've got some water staining here in this bottom corner. Little fold here. Some crushing here along the edge. Some scratches. You can see that water staining a little more here on the back cover. Fold here, lots of little tears. Inside of the book looks okay. Little pigs. Some more Bucky Bug. Boy, Bucky Bug was a big thing in the comic books, huh? And Donald Duck. Some browning on the inside covers. But the staple looks clean. It's a one staple. Oh, it's two staple book. There's the other one. No. Take that back. It is just a one staple book. But it's a pretty clean staple. Just some very light surface rust. So I think we're going to go with 2.5 on that. That would be a much better. That's another one that, but for the water damage, would be pretty close to a 5. And here's the cover I keep making fun of. Because just this brown thing doesn't look to me like Donald's bill. But this one also has some water staining all along this edge inside and all along here. Wow. Once again, the inside looks pretty tolerable. Well, no, there's some water staining here at the centerfold. Well, I don't think that's actually quite the centerfold. There's the centerfold. And this is a 2-staple book. So I think that water damage is enough that I'm going to call it a 1/8. Which is too bad, because just looking at that front cover, again, it looks nice. It looks close to a 5. But you can see that water damage, and again, it's pretty heavy here. More water staining than damage, but still got that staining on interior pages as well. Okay, so now we are up to number 80, 1947. Back to a 1-staple book. Boy, they really went back and forth on between 1 and 2 staples. Pretty heavy on the stress marks and tearing here just below the staple and a little bit above. Big fold here, a little bit of wrinkling along that edge. Back cover looks pretty decent. A little bit of soiling. Inside, Mickey Mouse and the Isle of Death. Wow, that's scary. That's scary. That's scared for Mickey. Little Bad Wolf. Bucky Bug. And here's some, what is most likely some Carl Barks. Looks pretty Carl Barky to me. You can see kind of jagged here in the edge. It almost looks like a Charlton book, the way that's not cut very well. I think we can call this book, well, I'd like to go to a 5, but I don't think I can quite, because it's the spine is rolled a little bit. You can see that it's kind of shifted. And you can see here it's not really setting well. And actually, when I look at it from this angle, it looks like centerfold might be detached. We can find the damn thing. Hell is that centerfold? This one, I guess. No, it's attached, but there's some rips there, aren't there? I'm going to go to 4-5. I'm going to call that a 4-5. And here we've got number 83. You know, problem up here. Though the spine is generally cleaner than that last one. And this part is folded back, a little fold here. Back cover is not a brilliant white, but it's not bad at all. Little, is that a rip? Yeah, a little half-inch rip there in the back cover. Also on the last page. Bongo Bear. I don't know if I've ever heard of Bongo Bear. Centerfold's good. So I think this is another one I'm going to go with a 4-5. You know, this is rough and that's kind of ugly, but the spine is not bad at all. So I don't think I need to go all the way down to a 4. You know, if we had the same level of spine stresses and rips that we had on that last issue, along with this stuff, I might could go to a 4. But I think I'm going to stick with a 4-5. And here is the last issue in the batch and the last issue in all the Golden Age books that we've been working through, at least for the time being. So we've got some water staining down here at the bottom. We've got a pretty significant spine roll. We've got a missing chip up here, and that looks like some more water damage. This whole edge has been bent. Water damage on the back. Looks like our top staple is missing. It looks like. All right. So I don't believe this is another one staple book because that staple is so low. But you can see there's no puncture marks here. There never was a top staple. So one of two things happened. This book never had a top staple like it should have, or the one staple went like really lower than it should have been. I'm going with no top staple. So the end result is that you can see those leaves inside have shifted and they've been kind of roughed up some. The book is complete, but some of these pages, because they have at various times stuck out from the edge, like this one, they've been kind of chewed up. So now we're going to go to a 2-5 on this with the spine issues and the water staining. And my friends, that is it. That is the end of that batch. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you will come around again when we do some more grading. We'll hope to see you then. But until then, or whenever we should meet again, goodbye, good luck, and please be good to each other.